I'm going to record this so I can play it back and understand.
Oh, sure. So here you had 3 follicles on your left-hand side and just that cyst that we're not counting on your right-hand side. Okay? They were all measuring about 8 millimeters. Well, now you have 3 on the left and 1 on the right. So could that be that cyst shrinking down? Sure. But could it be a new follicle that we can now see because the cyst isn't there?
Oh.
Very possible.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
I thought it was all follicle, no. I thought it was all cyst, no follicle.
Well, so it's tough to say, but now it's showing that you have a follicle there too.
Oh, okay.
So these 3 here did decrease in size, which is not what we want, but follicles can kind of move and change. The measurements can be a little different.
She said that she was on top instead of vaginal.
It very well may have made a difference.
She said the accuracy is not quite right.
So that it could definitely be why they look like they shrank when really they may have even grown a little bit.
Okay.
And you might have recruited a 4th one.
Okay. Is that good or what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to I want to review your results with the doctor, and she might want to increase some of your medication.
Okay.
But we'll likely have you come back on Monday just to see if that increase is helping. We don't want you to go too far on a dose that's not really enough to really give the follicles like an oomph, if you know what I mean. But we want to, really try to ignite all 4 of them.
Okay. So this is a part that I haven't been versed on much. I'm going mostly off of what I've been reading or listening to on blogs, medical blogs, not just anybody. So is Dr. Jelani going to talk to me about that, or can you break that down a little bit more? So like continuing the menopause, continuing the Follistim, the pills that I'm taking, the dexamethasone and the doxycycline, all that is working together to, here's a Kleenex right there. Yep, there you go. To have the follicles get bigger.
Yes. So
then one is keeping me from ovulating.
The Follistim and the Menopur are the ones that are really responsible for the growth of the follicles.
Okay.
The Cetrotide is keeping you from ovulating.
Okay.
The doxycycline is a prophylactic antibiotic, and the dexamethasone is a mild steroid to help combat any inflammation that might happen.
Oh, so that's where the cravings are coming from.
Possibly.
Yeah.
My body knows a bunch of different.
My body responds to steroids.
Oh, okay.
I stopped taking them for asthma.
Okay.
Because and before that I wasn't able to lose weight. Now that I stopped taking them, I've been able to lose weight. Okay. So I've been having these cravings, and I'm like, oh, it's the hormones. I didn't know that was a steroid.
Yeah. It's a mild dose, but
my body still responds to mild.
Well, if you're having adverse reactions, we can definitely...
No, it's not a reaction. I'm just eating stuff that is not on keto.
Okay.
So, okay. Where are we with... I know it's 10 to 14 days. Where am I in that? So, are we going to... Do you know? Does it look like we're stretching me to that 14th day?
I would say so, yes.
At this point, I'm just being nosy.
No, and rightfully so. Sometimes, I've seen... Not that this is going to happen, but I've seen... cycles go as far as 30 days, 10 to 14 is average
of stimulation injections. Say what now?
That's an extreme, and I've only seen that once, but there are some people that just take longer. So I really want to see what things look like on Monday, and I know Dr. Jelani will too, but to be able to give you a more clear answer. Like if these are really 9 millimeter follicles and this is bumping up to an 8, and then on Monday they're 12s, we would be...
Okay.
We want them to be around 20.
That's what I was going to... Oh, whoa. We're looking for a 20?
Yeah, so we have some growth to do. Between 15 and 20 is ideal, but we try to aim so that the lead follicle is at or around 20. So that's why I really want to see, did these grow? Did they...
Emma, can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Could you come sit over here, please? Thank you so much. You're being such a great helper. Thank you. Right over here, your movie's playing.
That's the best part of the movie.
Your movie's playing, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm worried. I don't know what I'm worried about though.
It's you have a lot of hormones flowing through your body. First of all, this is completely normal. It really is. You have a lot of different hormones. It's a very stressful process.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
And it's completely normal for you to be worried and emotional, and you know, it is a lot.
Okay, so I know everything has to be gauged by my measurements and my blood.
Yeah.
Is my blood results, are my blood results back yet?
Not yet. So that's I'm waiting for those to be able to tell Dr. Jelani estrogen is going up. We've recruited a new follicle. We had to do, transabdominal.
So the follicles,
today.
even though I may have 3, possibly 4, there's no guarantee that there are eggs in them, or a guarantee that the eggs are mature.
So the reason that we want to get them to be about, the majority of them about 20 millimeters or near that, is so that we increase the likelihood that they're mature.
Okay. But there is an egg in each one for sure, or we don't always know?
We don't always know, unfortunately. We can
I'm
sorry.
crying. I'm crying. I'm crying.
Because I'm just trying to understand what she's telling me, and I want to be happy, and right now I haven't found my happy, so I'm gonna find it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for supporting me, Emma.
Who's this?
Oh, I think that's a mint. Oh no, that's creamer.
Oh, Cammy.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Okay, I think I understand.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, is there not enough to know for me to not? Do I need to not be worried because we don't know enough?
I will know a lot more on Monday.
Gosh. Okay.
We really will, because if it looks like your body's still in the process of recruiting follicles, which is the first stage, which it suggests that it is since we gained one here, then it could be that it's still in that recruiting phase, and then it's going to ready. Then the follicles, once they're done recruiting, are really going to start to grow.
Okay.
But we definitely want them to start growing bigger.
Okay.
And like I said, doing the different ultrasound with that slight variability, it's hard to gauge for sure, but we should be able to know
Okay.
on Monday.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
I'm going to have Dr. Jelani give you a call, okay? So is she going to answer any questions for you?
Okay.
Because obviously she's,
Yeah.
the expert, and we'll be able to
Yeah.
pick her brain.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, you won't be able to add to the protocol until after you get those blood results back.
Exactly.
Blood results back. Okay.
Exactly.
But continue with what I'm gonna do, what I'm set for today.
So today, did you take your Cetrotide this morning?
I did.
Perfect. So wait to take you can take your dexamethasone or your doxycycline.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
But wait to take your Follicle and your Menopur until I tell you whether she wants you to increase it.
That makes sense. Okay, gotcha.
And that will be based on the blood work.
Gotcha. And that's not till 6 or 9 tonight anyway, so that's
Exactly.
fine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna actually give her a call in just a second here, and so I'll put everything on her radar, but then also let her know when we get your blood results back.
So a little bit of cramping is normal. Mood swings are normal.
Especially if you're a person that's sensitive to medication. Like, it sounds like, at least you're sensitive to the steroids.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I know my body for certain, and I know that being on steroids all this time for asthma.
Mm-hmm.
And, I know, I can tell.
Yeah. The mood swings it's just a part of it, unfortunately.
And I'm okay with it. I'm flowing right through them.
Yeah. Okay, good. It affects some people more than others. So.
Yeah. I expected a lot more. At least I can talk my way through mine.
Right.
Sometimes I'm not able to talk myself through my mood swings or even identify with what they are. So, okay. I knew this was a waiting game, so I get it. Yeah. Thank you for being patient, though. I appreciate that.
Of course. And if you have any questions in the meantime, don't hesitate to send a portal message or call.